Making collaborative Google Slides is pretty easy, but of course, I have a way that I've coded it. So we're going to go to alicekeeler.com/ReuseGC, and we're going to add our class and then choose collaborative slides, and it's going to automatically create the slides in Google Classroom, so I cannot forget to change it from students can view to students can edit. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to go to a new tab. I'm going to do alicekeeler.com/ReuseGC. I'm going to make a copy. Now you're going to be able to use this same spreadsheet all year long. As soon as you link it to that Google Classroom class, it allows you to do a lot of things, not just create Google Slides. And so you're going to need to wait for the code to load. A menu will show up here, and it'll also be in the add-ons menu. So here we see that. I'm going to show the sidebar. Continue. Once it shows up, you're going to click Setup, Import Classes, say how many classes you want to load, check the checkbox for the class that you want to create Google Slides in, and set the class. Once you've set the class, you're going to want to click on Get Assignments. And this gives you a whole bunch of ways that you can interact with your Google Classroom class. So we're going to find Collaborative Slides. And I'm going to name this number 052, Collaborative Google Slides. So here are my slides. It automatically created them. Let's take a look in Google Classroom. I'm going to refresh. And I can see indeed my collaborative Google Slides is added. I'm going to use the 3 dots to edit. You can see that it defaults to students can edit. You can change the directions. So using the ReuseGC gives you some default directions. Just make this a little quicker, a little easier, and a little more consistent. And then all you have to do is click Assign. Now in ReuseGC, you have another option to do roster to slides. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click Show Roster. This gives me a list of all of my students, and then I click on Roster to Slides. And you'll see it has created a Google Slides that's collaborative, that has a slide for each of my students. It puts their name on it from the roster from Google Classroom. You can see there's number 54, roster to slides. I'm going to do the 3 dots and I'm going to edit. You will see that it has automatically taken those slides, put them into Google Classroom with students can edit, and each slide has a student's name. Every other slide has a student's name already on it to give them space to do their work.